Hello, don't make the same mistake we made while booking our day one SHA test to release in Bangkok. That's where we are staying. We choose to stay there. You can stay wherever you want. We're not being endorsed sponsors. There's no product placement. Other hotels are available. That's where we're staying. The mistakes we made, there's other places you can visit, was we settled in for the night, not realising how fast we were going to get our negative test from our day one PCR in Bangkok. I'll just show you exactly where this hotel is and the happiness we found after we booked it. Right, we landed at 11, well, it's near enough to 11 o'clock AM on the 1st of March 2022. I'll just walk it out. We flew with Air France. Other airlines are available again, no product placement. The reason we flew with Air France was basically because of the arrival time. I'm just walking out the hotel now, so there's the hotel. And our arrival time was supposed to be 10:30, but we had a delay because one of the passengers went missing and we had to find the suitcases. So if you walk out the hotel and then walk down to these traffic lights, I'll show you why in a minute. We'd cleared customs by approximately 1 o'clock. Normally you get your paperwork to fill in on the airplane. That if you've been to Thailand before, you'll understand what I mean. Obviously they're a little bit different. Air France didn't have any, and the reason why they don't give them is in case they change the rules. So by the time we'd filled all the paperwork in, cleared all the Thailand pass tests, really straightforward. We'd actually got picked up, say about, I think it was approximately about 12:30, quarter to 1. Very simple, walked out. The hotel name are all on boards. You just find the hotel you booked with. We found ours. This was one of the first boards. See one of the representatives on the booking station, actually outside the terminal once you've cleared customs. Organised a taxi. We had extra suitcases, so we got 2 taxis at no extra cost. Suitcases came to the house, and the hand luggage and ourselves went to the hospital. It was advised through PCR test at the hospital in the taxi. Taxis have got all perspex in between you and the driver. It's pretty straightforward, simple drive through. We actually arrived at our hotel by approximately 1:15, booked in, and then unfortunately no one actually gives you a time scale of how long the test is going to take, so we settled ourselves in for the night thinking we'll get the test by the morning. We got a phone call from reception at approximately 6:30. We were tested negative. We'd settled down for the night, therefore class this as a mini holiday because we're actually travelling home. Then by the time we got ready, came out, everywhere was closed. So basically expect to get your test within 6 hours maybe, and then you won't be wasting a night in Thailand. When I say wasting, I mean the hotel's brilliant, but who wants to be stuck in a hotel when you're in Bangkok? Right, so basically now I've walked approximately 200-300 yards from the top of the street and you get to this junction, and as you can see there is a 7-Eleven. Other shops are available. The hotel is pretty happy with you taking extra. I'm just concentrating on crossing the road at the moment. Taking your drinks in and whatever want, no problems. So that's what we did. And then you walk across. And the reason why I'm showing you this, I'm showing you how handy it is for everything. If you do get an early test result, and then basically you can see there Wednesday morning about 1 o'clock. No, actually I've lost track. It's now Wednesday morning at 1 o'clock. Basically go there. I'll chance the road, nothing coming. Walk across. And we're actually under the, we're actually very close to the overhead railway, which is obviously up there overhead, and there's our nearest station, which is all access points to the city centre. But we've missed out our opportunity. I'll just show you exactly the name of the train station. Gonna go up. So basically we wasted our night because we weren't expecting to get a result so quick. Never seen a few videos, seen all the how to do, how to get Thailand past this, Thailand past that, but haven't seen many videos of the aftermath of a Thailand pass. So basically anticipate getting it early if you're lucky as what we are, and don't waste your night in Bangkok, because we are basically here tonight and travelling home tomorrow. And not that it's wasted, but I'd like to have seen a little bit more. So, hotel was £135 for two. That for us was 2 taxis from the airport and no extra cost. As I say, one for ourselves, one was for our luggage. We did have a special request box. I forgot to fill it in and informed them about how much luggage I was carrying, how long is left. I won't make that in 15 seconds, I'm too old. Yeah, they had a special request box, so I could have informed them I had extra luggage. Didn't, but didn't pay any penalty, but it would have been nice for me to have let them know. But they were good enough to accept the mistake I accidentally made and supplied them with 2 taxis. So, I'm across the road now. Still quite busy at early hours of the morning. Not many places open after 10 o'clock, I'm led to believe. And we went out before and did a walkabout. How long have we got now? 27 seconds. I'll make that. If you stop and let me. Just because the lights are on red, well, like any country. And don't forget, you can turn right. No, sorry, got that wrong. Don't forget, you can turn left on a red light. So be wary when crossing the road. Yeah. So yeah, £135. As I say, we got 2 taxis. And for that, we got a taxi to the hospital, a drive-through PCR test, then a taxi from the hospital, obviously the same cab, to the hotel. We got to the hotel, we got a free drink. Then we actually didn't book a meal for today, but we've got breakfast in the morning. Now because we're on we've actually got our clearance to enter Thailand, as in the PCR test came back negative. The earliest time we can have breakfast in the morning is 7, so we booked in for breakfast at 7, so we can get out and maybe have a little look around locally before we have to get the train to Montserrat, Udon Thani. Yeah, so that's what you got, £135, 2 taxis we got, PCR test, taxi, bed, test results within 6 hours today, breakfast in the morning, very, very reasonable, very, very happy. Hotel is exceptionally good. I'll do obviously we're in the room at the moment, so I'll do a video tomorrow before I leave, and I'll put any postings on the link. Sorry, I'll put all the links on the comment section. I'm rubbish at this. That's why I don't do it, but I'll do this one. Got to start somewhere, so I'm starting now. Hopefully I'll get better. Said that 4 years ago. All I've got is worse. So yeah, so that's basically this hotel. Now how we found this hotel because again, this is only my personal recommendation, is we found this hotel through the actual Thailand cash application form. Forgive me if I get it wrong, so there's where we're actually staying. I think it might be on page 2 or page 3. So you basically, before you do your Thailand pass, put your details in. It may hold cookies, so just clean your cookies out afterwards. Put your details in, your passport, your duration, your arrival date, the day you leave. Obviously arrival date test 1, day you leave if you're just doing the one night. And then, excuse me, and then actually there is a SHA drop down for hotels. Now I didn't want to use the booking agents. We used booking agents and had to cancel 2 bookings because we couldn't, that's, oh sorry, that's the hotel, this is the hotel next door. We couldn't actually use the booking agent because the complications anyway, so I cancelled the bookings. Luckily enough, I always check my cancellation terms and conditions to make sure if I do get it wrong, I get my money back, which I have since been paid back. Yeah, but as I say, go on and click on the SHA, then click on the province, Thailand, Bangkok obviously, because that's where we're staying, and then in the drop down list it gives you a full list of hotels. Take your pick. We've actually had a friend stay in this hotel, but they weren't staying there on a SHA, but luckily enough the hotel was in there. And then I actually went to the hotel page on the internet and booked via their home page, because obviously the missus can talk Thai, so if there's any problems, which we didn't have, but we have the option to phone the hotel direct. The lion's share use Line, other apps are available. I think, I'm not sure if this one has WhatsApp, but obviously Line in Thailand is the main form of internet communication. And we just basically did all our communication then via Line. That's basically where you go. You can there, and then you'll go into the section. I'll walk you in a minute to the lift. Yeah, but we're extremely happy, and unfortunately don't make the mistake we made. Don't settle down for the night when you've got all that local, and expect a nearly test result, fingers crossed, and get yourself ready to go out and enjoy your one night in Bangkok. But yeah, but I don't like booking agents. A, you take a commission, and B, communications, things go wrong, you're dealing via a booking agent, but we like to deal direct. One more point, or there'll be a few more points actually. Everybody, not that it matters to me, but everyone at this hotel, everybody speaks perfect English. It's just handy if you don't have a Thai partner, or you're like me and you have problems learning Thai. I think it's my age. So yeah, this is a completely, totally, internally non-smoking hotel. So there's the smoking lounge, which is outside in the foyer. The 2 ladies are up 24 hours a day. Again, 2 of them speaking perfect English. And yeah, extremely happy, apart from the fact I feel like I've wasted a night in Bangkok. So, you know, with the building next door, that's why it's like that. So that's not a problem for me. The hotel is immaculate, it's spotless, as you normally find with a lot of hotels in Thailand. The gleaming, everyone's really polite, you don't have to do anything with the luggage. And for £135 and everything all in for 2 people, I class that as a bargain. Gimbal was level before it started, gone out to level again. Yeah, so don't make again, made a couple of mistakes, personal, myself. Obviously once I'd had the positive test, first thing I want to do was come out and have a walk around. which you did. Don't come out the hotel without your key. So before you go in, it's hands, feet and temperature. There's a quick seat on there. Bit of gel on there for your shoes. So let's do it. One hand, probably for the wobble. Two hands, temperature, all in English again. Temperature normal, and in we go. I won't bother the ladies. Product with me. And here's reception. What do you have? And then there's the bar. And that's what we get. Obviously 24-hour room service, as in most places. So the mistake I made is if you come down without your key, you can't get back in. You can get in because they recognise you. But here we go round to the lift. Hello. I believe it's mandatory. You have to wear your mask everywhere you go at the moment in Bangkok. So, lift. Yes, there I am. Right. Came in the lift before, no key. Right. So, if you don't have a key, you can't go anywhere. For instance, push, 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 I want 6. Right, nowhere. Now I'm locked in. Obviously the doors are open to get out, but to get up to your room, high security, number 6. Away we go. So, absolutely amazing. £135. Can't argue with that. Up we go. Going up at on 6, I think there's 11. So we'll go down here. Note to self, made out of metal. I want one of them. And we're down here. Obviously not going to go in the room because the better half is asleep. So, unfortunately our bulb has gone, it's not a complaint. And then down. And then we're in. So feeling that, I'll do another walk around the hotel tomorrow. So prepare yourself for a 6-hour wait. Don't do what I did, wasted a day in Bangkok.